Hello everyone, this is Mary Gregory with MAS Coding Solutions. Welcome to 2022. Brand new year, it's a brand new year and it's a brand new beginning. You know, old things have passed away. We can't look back. We only look back in the rear view mirror to make sure we're going in the right direction. But don't look back and get stuck. Sometimes we look back and we get stuck. Don't get stuck in 2021. Move forward now into 2022. We don't always accomplish everything that we want to accomplish in life. So maybe there were some goals that you didn't meet last year in 2021. Maybe your career got derailed with personal problems or financial problems in 2021. Well, look, you have to put that behind you. My grandmama used to have this saying about you can't cry over spilled milk. Or she would say things like, that's water under the bridge. And what that meant was, my grandmama called me Diane. She said, Diane, you just have to move forward. You have to move on. Now, she didn't say it in those words, but that's what she meant when she gave me those sayings. You know, you can't change 2021. You can't change your past. You can learn from it, but you have to move forward. And the reason why I'm saying that is because last year, I really wanted to develop my critical thinking coding, critical thinking coder curriculum, education. I wasn't able to do it. I did a little bit, but not as much as I want to do. So guess what? I'm working on it for this year. I'm putting the past behind me. As people, we have to learn to put the past behind us. So my biggest goal for 2022 is to develop the critical thinking coder curriculum, education, so that I can help coders. I love helping coders. I get a lot of calls from people that want to be coders. And of course, a lot of people want to get into coding because they say, well, I can work from home, I can make a lot of money. And you know what? Those things are true. But to whom much is given, much is required. And you may say, well, Mary, what do you mean by that? That means that if you want to make the big bucks, you're going to have to put the time in. See, a lot of times now in America, we got this gimme, easy, like the young people like to say sometimes, easy peasy life. Life is not always easy. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to make sacrifices. Sometimes we don't want to hear that. But nevertheless, if you all been a follower of me for quite some time, you know I will put my foot in that water and say things that's not popular. But you want to be the best coder out there? Then you better set some goals. Set a goal to get a certification if you don't have one. Now, don't go certification crazy. Boy, I see some certification on people, chest, across their chest. Woo, alphabet soup. I mean, totally alphabet. Get the credential in the field or in that area of expertise that you would like to develop yourself more in. So like if you want to be an inpatient coder, then a good credential is going to be the CCS credential or the RHIT credential. Some people actually get the 4-year credential or RHIA credential. Now the AAPC has I think they call it the CIC, the Certified Inpatient Coder. They have that credential. So make it a goal. You want to be the best outpatient coder? Get you a CPC, get you a COC, get you a CCSP. But be careful where you get your credential, because not all credentials are acceptable. There's a lot of people out there making money off of giving people these credentials. So be careful with that. Maybe you already have those credentials, but maybe you would like to learn more, I don't know, let's say cardiovascular coding as an inpatient or an outpatient coder. You want to learn more about cardiovascular. Well, set a goal to take some classes. And look, Don't look for everything free. Invest in you. That is one of my pet peeves with a lot of coders. They want everything free. People, you're going to have to pay sometime. Pay to take a class. Pay to go to a seminar. You got to pay. Don't look for everything free. Everything free may not be good for you anyway. Because if they're doing it free, why are they doing it free? Ask that question. Why are they giving me this free? Well, they may give it to you free because hopefully you would buy something from them the next time. Getting stuff free sometime may demonstrate that that person know or have the expertise that you're looking for. But be careful with free. Learn to invest in you. You know, you don't have to go, maybe you can skip the nail shop 1 month to buy a seminar. See, maybe you could cut out lunch sometime, cut back on the groceries, and save some money to get some of those classes that you need to develop your expertise. And another thing, set a goal where, I don't care if you're a remote coder or on-site coder, if your supervisor or your manager asks you to try something new, jump in with both feet and try it. Get out of your comfort zone. Make it a goal this year. You're going to get out of your comfort zone. That I have worked on that so much in the past, getting out of my comfort zone. And I'm going to continue to work on getting out of my comfort zone. So that's a goal for me this year, to get out of my comfort zone. I want to learn more this year. Because remember, coding is a lifelong job, profession. Coding is not a one and a done profession. I learned it one time and I'm through with it. Coding doesn't work that way, people. You got to constantly be learning. You got to constantly be looking at your rules and your guidelines. Now, when I say constant, I don't mean 24/7, but you got to put some time in it. Maybe make it a goal that maybe once a month or twice a month, you're going to read the guidelines. You are going to read some transmittals. You're going to learn more about rack reviews. So it's a lot you can learn to do. You want to learn more about risk adjustment coding. Set some goals, and that will help you to reach them. And write them down. This is something that's really true that I'm discovering in my life. If you write that goal down and you look at it periodically, you are more apt to meet that goal. And another thing that I read from a guy that I like to read his work, he said, at least try to do it at night, or at least do it on Sundays or once a week, whatever's good for you. Write down what you want to do that week. What goals you want to meet this week. Write them down. If possible, look at them the night before. Look at those goals. So like on Monday night, you want to look at your goals for Tuesday. And so you do that, and they say you're more apt to reach that goal. And you guess what? It's true. When I do that, I'm more productive that day. And also, being busy does not mean being productive. And I read this, and I know I got to go. The young man that does my videos for me tell me kind of keep them a little short. But one thing I read, and this surprised me too, they said busyness could also indicate laziness. Wow. When I read that, I'm like, what? Busyness can indicate laziness. See? So think about that. I'm going to get ready to sign off, but I look forward to us being together this year. I tell you what, I want to thank you again for being a loyal listener or follower of Mass Coding Solutions, or me, Mary Gregory. I appreciate you all. You all just kind of keep my numbers up there, so YouTube keep me on and push me to the top. Continue to follow me. I really appreciate you, and I thank you for that. Hey, look, You know, one of the goals that I failed last year too, and I promise I'm gonna be quiet. I did not stay out there on Facebook as much as I wanted to. I did not post as much as I wanted to. This year, I'm posting more, even if I have to hire somebody to help me with it. So remember to follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. I look forward to this new year. Hey, send me some suggestions for some education. After all, I want to meet your needs. So please feel free to send me any suggestion. Oh, and our new website going to be up real soon. I'm so excited about it. www.mascodingsolutions.com. And remember, Happy New Year, and we will be getting together this year.